My YouTube account was hacked, and all that work gone. I don't know if I'm getting it back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my new channel, which is really an extension of the old. It's at the real Flippin' Ain't Easy. We've named it Flippin' Ain't Easy. For those of you guys who may or may not know me, my name is John. My wife's name is Jenna. She co-hosts our live. We have a live stream every Monday and Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, where we bring together goal-oriented resellers. Doesn't matter where you resell. You could be doing it on Facebook Marketplace. You could be doing it on eBay. You could be doing it on Amazon. It just, we want to talk about things that affect resellers, strategies, ideas, just experiences that we share on the Flippin' Ain't Easy channel that we've shared for the last 6 years. A lot of times I would do a deep dive into things on the Flippin' Ain't Easy channel. And honestly, we've been without doing YouTube for over a solid week now. And it's very tempting to walk away. It's very tempting to walk away. But then I think about the time, the work, the effort that we put into this account. And we do have some sponsorship relationships that I do respect and I feel an obligation to. And I'll talk about that a little bit later in this show. That is, at least for now, keeping us on the air. Now, what happened? What happened? Well, on Tuesday night, I was going through my Gmail account. Now, that's the Flippin' Ain't Easy Gmail account that I've shared with many of you guys on many occasions. I've talked to many of you guys on many of occasions on that email account. So I'm on there just looking through whatever, maybe looking for your next email because I get a lot of good conversation with some of you guys there. And I also get on a daily basis sponsorship offers. And a lot of it's like, I'm so and so, and I'm representing this company, and we have a new idea that would be good for your audience, this AI program. And it's like, no thanks. So I go through. And then I came through one on Tuesday night that had a really professional look to the email. Just the way the email was laid out gave me no suspicion. Again, it looked a lot like many of the emails that I've seen over the last 4 or 5 years. So one thing that they said kind of intrigued me, and I'm always careful to make sure that if we're ever considering a sponsorship deal, that it's a good fit for the channel. And it said that one of their clients, Whatnot, was interested in maybe having us do a video or a cutaway segment, and to go in and sign up. Once we sign up on the account, then it'll tell us what the offer is and what more details about the offer. It's kind of how it works. And so I was intrigued because I know that we've sold on Whatnot before. It's a good fit. Now, of course, why isn't Whatnot reaching out to me directly? Because a lot of these companies, they will deal with a third party to deal with their YouTubers and trying to get affiliates on board to support their product. So I clicked on the link. It took me to a really nicely well done professional website, and it basically stated that I needed to create an account, which I did. Went in and created an account, and during the account creation process, it wanted to know my which is at the other account, or the other channel that you're not watching right now, which is shut down, and I'll show you that here in a second. But it was at Flippin' Ain't Easy, and I typed that in, at Flippin' Ain't Easy. And the next screen came up, showed my logo, showed my subscriber count, showed all the relevant numbers, and it said to do the base offer, it's like $750, and then if you wanted to make like dedicated videos, it was like $1,500-$1,600. And so I continued with the process. And then once you've created an account, you go to the top, you click sign in, and set it up, right? So that was what my intention was. I was intrigued enough to go through that process. And I went to the sign in link, the little button up on top of the page, and nothing was happening. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I went back out to the email. Went to go reply to the email saying, hey, I just signed up, but for whatever reason, the sign in button's not working. The login button's not working. And I went to go send it, and it wanted me to sign into my email. I thought, oh, that's odd. So I went to go sign in my email, and it said that the password's not valid. So I'm like, that's weird. And then I went over, let's see what happens with YouTube, if it's a Gmail thing or if it's a Google thing. So I went over to my YouTube, went to select a video, and it said I needed to sign in. So same deal, couldn't sign in. So now I'm going through the recovery process. So whenever you can't sign in, Google has a recovery process where there's a lot of different steps involved. So it'll say you cannot sign in, click here, and then it'll say, okay, have us send you a code to your Gmail, which of course I couldn't get into my Gmail, so that's not an option. Have a code sent to the backup email address, and I noticed that the backup email address, the recovery email, was not anything I would use. It was like y dot 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 at g dot dot, or actually at mail dot dot dot. And I'm like, okay, something ain't right here. Find another way. Clicked on find another way. It asked me for a key. I'm like, well, put in my USB key. Well, what the hell is that? Well, I just bought one of these, but it was looking for one of these where you set up with your account and you plug it in and it reads a specific key off of that physical drive, and it knows that it's you and it grants you access. Well, I didn't have that set up at the time, and so I had to hit find another way. Find another way said that there was not enough information for me to recover my account, and that I would have to try again. And so, after doing that a number of times, it locks you out, and then you're like, where do I go here? So at that time, I knew something was really, really wrong. And I was scrambling around in panic mode. I went to X, okay, and found the @Team YouTube handle, and I sent them a message. They sent me a thing saying, hey, you got to go and do this. So I did that to a special link that they finally said. It took a good day and a half for them to send that link to me. And I started that way. I also reached out to YouTube Premium. So like when you're watching this and you're getting commercials, you're not signed up for Premium. Premium wipes out the commercials. Well, I have a premium account, a family account. And so I went to call them saying, hey, I'm a customer, my account is compromised. And what I've noticed, and check this out, you see this right here? This is what the hackers did to my channel. Okay, they changed the name to Strategy instead of Flippin' Ain't Easy, and this is it. This is your new strategy. Now, at the time, my channel was playing a Bitcoin live stream, and it had a little QR code at the bottom right of the video. I have a clip of it that I'm not going to share with you here. And yeah, it had like anywhere between 30 and 50,000 concurrent viewers at the time. So I'm like, this is bad. I need to get YouTube at least to shut things down. So got them on the phone. This is after talking to Beard, and I'll get to Beard in a second, Bearded Picker. Finally got a supervisor on the phone. He said, I'll expedite this. I'll send it to the right people. Within like 5 or 6 hours, the live stream was gone. And mind you, this live stream was running from late that night when my account was hacked all the way until like the next day, like 18 hours straight, at like 30 to 40, 50,000 viewers. Now, I'm sure most of those are bots. And the idea is you put 30, 40, 50,000 bots in there, and you have an unsuspecting viewer that thinks, oh, this is legit because there's so many people watching, and they'll click on the QR code. So they they got in and they closed that live stream down. But they didn't do anything with my account, and I've been back and forth. I finally, as of Friday, had a chance to fill out a 3-page questionnaire with my IP address. I'll answer all the little questions about what's the name of my last video, what's the account ID number, all that stuff. And it said we'll get back to you within a business day. And so I did get an email saying, "Oh, well, we noticed the hacker did this, that. These are the things that changed." But they haven't done anything about it. As of now, I'm still sitting here with really no channel until I created this one that you're watching. And we'll also get to that in a second. Now, what's the major problem of being hacked here is it's not just my YouTube channel that was hacked. It's not just my Gmail email account that was hacked. It was all my Google account that was hacked for that particular handle. So like right now I'm working with a different Google channel, but my Google account was hacked, and that means my AdSense account, where we're talking like $700-800 for January's work, is in compromise right now, because if the hackers know what they're doing, and I'm certain that they know what they're doing, they know what accounts to hit. They'll go into my Google AdSense more than likely, right? They don't have access to the account now, but I'm sure it was all part of that process. And they more than likely have updated the banking information to be theirs. Now, I've asked on a daily basis through email, because it's the only way you can contact YouTube, please disable this feature so that nobody gets a deposit until we get this thing figured out. And they, because it's more of a YouTube support than a Google account support, they kind of punted it saying, "Oh, your account's inactive, blah, 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 blah." But there's no one handling that. So I can pretty much count on losing all that money. It's going to some guy in a stone hut in Pakistan somewhere, and hopefully they put it to good use. I mean, that's the way I have to look at it. I can't. I mean, if I get a deposit here, it'll be great. I'll be ecstatic. But I'm counting on, due to YouTube's lack of care, lack of understanding. It's like they're focused on the YouTube side of it, and the AdSense stuff and the Gmail stuff and all the other things that are tied to that account they could care less about. So it's frustrating. Now, to even make things worse, this is the part that's really, I mean, aside from the money, this is the part that really upsets me more than anything. And that is, my channel wasn't the only one affected by this. My channel took down Bearded Picker's channel. Now, you might ask, how the heck did your channel take down Bearded Picker's channel? Well, about a year ago, we were trying to take the 150 concurrent viewers that we would get on a Friday night live stream and push them over to Bearded Picker's channel when he went live right after my show, and give him a good number of those viewers versus the organic 60 to 70 viewers that would show up. And so I said, you know what? Let's link your account to mine, and I'll set it up. The problem was we weren't able to do it because it was linking that to the Profit Playbook podcast and not Flippin' Ain't Easy. And I kind of said, well, you know what? I'll get on it at another time, and I'll see how I can get it to work. And we never really got around to doing that. And it just slipped my mind that his account was linked to mine. So what happened was, after the hackers hacked into mine, they did their thing. They found that his account was had permissions, and they went into his account, put on the same Bitcoin live stream, and in his case, YouTube saw that as harmful content, shut it down, probably due to some people complaining, saying this isn't normal, blah, 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 shut it down. And when he went on, that next morning to find his account, it wasn't even there. It didn't even exist. The account's gone. All the data, all the videos, everything that he's done. And I feel so bad about it. It's gone. So I wake up, of course, that morning to a bunch of texts from the guys saying, what's going on here? This is like, big time problem. And that's kind of where we're at. We're still dealing with that. Beard's been in contact with them, they're saying we can recover the account, but not until Flippin' Ain't Easy's account's recovered. I don't know why they're making him wait for what happens to me, but I've read stories where people have gone months before they get their account reinstated. So do I sit back and wait months? Look, I enjoy this community more than I can put into words. And I don't do a good job putting things into words to begin with. Just you guys have to know that, and I was just talking to Jen about this. It's like this last week has felt like, yeah, we got more stuff done. We got more stuff done in the business, right? But it kind of felt like there was a void, and it just has felt like just blah around here for the last week, to be honest with you. Our life has involved YouTube, the community with the live streams, the videos that we do, the enjoyment of helping people out, the enjoyment of meeting new people on the live streams. This is part of our lives now. And I've waited. Do we just walk away? We walk away from it, and I can tell you, it was kind of a 50-50 thing. And the only reason why we're not walking away is because, and I'll just be transparent with you, is because we do have a excellent working relationship with TreeCat. And, we're under contract with TreeCat. When you deal with these sponsorship affiliate programs, you do have to sign a contract, and we're under contract with them to the end of the year. But that aside, we feel like if we walked away, we're pretty much right now TreeCat's only real voice out there. I'm sure they're looking to sign up new affiliates and all that. I don't want to turn my back on them. They've been very good to us, and we do believe in the product itself. And we've take pride in the fact that they've allowed us to be involved in trying to develop TreeCat as good as possible, as good as it can be, and it's a really great tool. So we're proud of that, right? It's a piece of us that we feel is out there that we want to see through. We want to see it through. The channel. I feel like the only reason why we're still here is because of the community. If it wasn't for the live streams, I would have stopped doing videos a long time ago. So what's going to happen? I don't know. If in a perfect world, if we can get the new strategy channel back to Flippin' Ain't Easy, it's going to continue to be Flippin' Ain't Easy. And when I say that, we're going to be talking about diving into policy and changes and eBay news and stuff like that. Okay. What this channel is going to be, until that comes back, this channel is going to be that until it comes back. We're going to have our live streams on Mondays and Fridays over here, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And I want to make this channel more of a sort of a reality kind of thing, where it's just a series with Jenna and myself. Jenna's going to be more involved with her shipping and me listing and maybe doing the things that I do here for the business on that side of things versus doing deep dives. So deep dives will be the old Flippin' Ain't Easy channel. So assuming we get everything back and up and running, we'll actually be running two channels, as crazy as that sounds. I don't know how often I'll be able to get content out on both channels, and maybe it's spreading myself too thin. But I've always kind of in my mind wanted to set up a secondary channel where we have sort of the banter between Jen and myself, and talking about business and doing the things behind, and more working in my garage videos while I talk to you guys and that kind of thing, versus wanting to make the first channel really focused on, hey, here's a change that's going on, or here's how you do this, that kind of thing, the way it's been on the Flippin' Ain't Easy channel. So you have Flippin' Ain't Easy, which is currently on lockdown by YouTube. You can still watch the videos, and certainly please go over there and watch those videos. So, I mean, whether it's some guy in, North Korea getting hooked up, or if it's me, you know, the content is still good there. Avoid the homepage links, by the way. See, I want to show you guys something. If you're going over to the at Flippin' Ain't Easy page, do not click on any of these links here. These will take you to actual videos, right? And I don't want you to get caught up in that. You can still, what's weird is you can click on the links, the video tab and the live tab, and even the short tab if you want to look at the shorts. Those are all still legit. Those all work. But if you're using the homepage, stay away from it, because some of these videos are like 2-3 years old. And what's crazy is, I'll kind of go into this. What's crazy is some of these are 2 years old, and I'm not going to go into the actual content part of it. But look, stealing others' account. You steal the account of Noel Quintero. Return the channel to the original owner. Look at all these comments. Stop freaking stealing accounts. This is crazy. And why YouTube hasn't shut this down is beyond me. Where's Baldyback's account? Who the heck is Baldyback? Nonetheless, they're probably saying, who the heck is Flippin' Ain't Easy? But look at these. This channel was stolen. Be very careful. Stop stealing accounts. It's not at all ever about, oh, what a great deal on Bitcoin. How do I sign up? It's introducing stealing people's accounts. Okay, here's one. This is probably a bot. Amazing content. But bro, really, a channel like that stealing other YouTube's channel? Don't make me laugh. I'm reporting your channel, LOL. And it goes on and on. Look, it doesn't end. It doesn't end. Oh, I guess it does end. Top is selected, so you'll see featured comments. So nonetheless, you get the point. Okay? This is what I'm up against. So I don't know what's going to happen with the original count. I have a lot of videos that I was able to get a download from YouTube. I don't know why I did it a couple months ago. I believe I have, yeah, I do have. See, this is the thing. I have the Google Drive link, but I just thought about it. It's on my email account that's also on lockdown. So, you know, the thought was maybe reload those old videos, because I do have some videos that some of the liquidation videos that have about 125, 150,000 views that are evergreen, and it'd be a shame to, a lot of the videos that I've made, people go and watch, you know, and there's still content on there that's relevant to them today, even though maybe policies have changed here and there. So yeah, guys, it's a long-winded video, I know. Hopefully you got the update. Again, it's kind of what we're doing. I do want you guys to know a couple things. So I do have a couple announcements that I would like to make. Number one, Keith Pitko, he set up our Flippin' Ain't Easy Discord channel. What was it? A year and a half ago? It was quite some time ago. And there's a large number of you that are on there actively on the Discord channel. He will be shutting that server down, because apparently their Discord's starting to ask for more questions about your identity and stuff like that. He's the owner of that channel because he set it up. He was going to send it over to me, but I'm like, you know what? I've had my fill with it. So not with the Discord. The Discord's cool, but the fill with dealing with these companies and wanting extra information. So what I'm going to do, and what my original vision was quite some time ago, is I'm going to be setting up a Flippin' Ain't Easy group Facebook account. So if you're on Facebook, I think many of us have a Facebook account. I'm going to be setting up a Flippin' Ain't Easy group. Now I have a Flippin' Ain't Easy page where I post content. So if you want to go over to Facebook, go over to Flippin' Ain't Easy, do a search for, I guess, people, and it should bring you up to me, and just go ahead and follow me. I'm trying to build that. I'm adding content there. A lot of short content, a lot of motivational posts and stuff like that, if that's the kind of thing that you like. But I want to create a Flippin' Ain't Easy Facebook page, which I just haven't done yet, but I'll get around to it, where you can go post problems, questions, and it won't be categorized like Discord was, but it doesn't matter. You just put your question there, and anybody who can relate to whatever you're dealing with should be able to answer you, and we can kind of build up community that way, aside from the live stream. So I want to thank Keith for doing that for me for the last year and a half. He didn't have to do that. He took it upon himself to do that, and I certainly owe him a thank you for that. And I owe you guys a thank you as well. And to me, I was thinking about this. The folks that'll show up on the Friday night live, I really feel are the real ones, the real fans and friends of the channel. And I say that because anytime I lose access to a channel that I really enjoy watching, I take the extra step to try to find out whether they leave YouTube or, oh, they may have created another channel. They're over here. And the true friends of the channel, I really feel are going to do that. So if you get this and you show up on Friday, just know how much that means to us when we see you pop up in the chat. I mean, maybe only 2 people will show up. I don't know. Right now we only have 10 subscribers on this channel. I'm hoping we're going to get more, but I do know that I went on to YouTube. It told me that I had to sign up. They gave me a 24-hour notice where they would open up the option to live stream in 24 hours. I guess I could have done a live stream on Thursday, but I have my bowling league, another obligation. We're just going to stick to our schedule. We'll see you guys flipping ain't easy here on Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. It's not at the old channel. It's on this one. So put at the real Flippin' Ain't Easy. Or if you're watching this video, just go down and subscribe down below. I'd certainly appreciate that. In the meantime, guys, we're doing well. Sales are good. I'd say they're where we expect them to be. I thought maybe with all the extra effort that I've put into the store, all the extra time I've had to put in both accounts, that things would be even better, but they're just kind of where they were last year. I'll just say that. So we can get into more of that on the live stream, but I just hope that you guys stick with us. And I'm very grateful to those who do. And we will see you guys here on Friday. Take care. Have a nice rest of your day.